Grade 11, are you ready for today's lesson? Let's do this together.
So, if you've heard of Jesus, you probably know about one of his famous teachings called the Golden Rule. Do to others what you would want them to do to you. And this, actually, is a restatement of something else that Jesus said, that the meaning of life is to love God and love your neighbor as yourself. So, one time, Jesus was asked about the most important command in the Jewish scriptures. And he first quoted from the ancient prayer in the Torah called the Shema. Love the Lord your God with all of your heart. So, love for God is the most important thing. But then Jesus quickly followed up by saying another command from the Torah was also the most important, to love your neighbor as yourself. For Jesus, they are two sides of the same coin. Your love for God will be expressed by your love for people, and vice versa, they're inseparable. Jesus was constantly helping and serving the people around him in very practical and tangible ways. Jesus died for the selfishness and corruption of his enemies because he loved them. After Easter morning, Jesus and then his followers claimed that it was the power of God's love for the world that was revealed in Jesus' life, death, and resurrection. So Christian faith involves trusting that at the center of the universe is a being overflowing with love for his world, which means that the purpose of human existence is to receive this love that has come to us in Jesus and then to give it back out to others, creating an ecosystem of others-focused, self-giving love. And that's the New Testament meaning of agape love.
Wait, maybe you're asking, what is the connection of the video agape to our lesson in function? Naligaw yata ako. CL ba to or man? We will find out. Like any other stories, the concept of functions starts from a relationship. Aww. Not necessarily love and affection, but it's all about connection. In math, a relation is basically something that relates or connects one set to another set in a particular way. A set is just a group or collection of things like names, numbers, or letters. Sets can be represented by these illustrations. Or usually in math, we use set notations where all the members or elements in a set are enclosed by a curly brackets or braces, separated by commas between them. A set can have a finite or infinite number of elements. A set containing the letters of the English alphabet, for example, has only 26 letters, while a set of all integers has an infinite members in it. Now we know that a relation is basically something that relates or connects one set to another set. The next question is, how can a relation connect one set to the other? To understand how the relationship works, it would be better if we name the two sets the input set and the output set. So a relation takes all the members in the input set and relates or connects or maps to all the members in the output set. There are special math names for these sets. The input set is called the domain and the output set is called the range. And we assign variables for our domain and range. Usually the domain is our independent variable, letter X, and the range is our dependent variable, letter Y. It means the range depends on the domain, or simply Y values depends on X values. There are 6 ways to represent a relation with their corresponding sets of domain and range. Number 1, set of ordered pairs. Number 2, arrow or mapping diagrams. Number 3, table of values. Number 4, rule or correspondence. Number 5, equations. And number 6, graphs. Let's take them one by one. Number 1, relations can be represented by a set of ordered pairs. Example, so we have this set. So by definition, a domain is a set of the first coordinates or all the values of X, and the range is a set of the second coordinates or all the values of Y. Based on the given set of ordered pairs, the domains are -2, -1, 0, 1, and 2. And the range are 0, 1, 2, 3, and 4. Number 2, relations can be represented by using arrow or mapping diagrams. Using the same example, we simply group all the domain and range inside an oval as our set and match each domain with its corresponding range using an arrow. We call this a one-to-one relation because every unique value of x has a unique pair value of y. There are no repetitions or duplications of numbers found in each set. Try to map this set of ordered pairs. We call this a many-to-one relation because two or more values of x share one common value of y. Even if we have this map, this is still a many-to-one relation because the domain 3 and 5 share one common range, which is 4. We know that these pairs are one-to-one, kaso may nahalo na many-to-one, kaya damay-damay na. Try to map this set of ordered pairs. We call this a one-to-many relation because one values of x shares two or more values of y. So obviously, this is a one-to-many relation because of these pairs. Can you give me a set of ordered pairs representing a many-to-many relation? So in general, we have four types of relations. The one-to-one, many-to-one, one-to-many, and many-to-many. Come closer, I have a secret to confess. Halika, lapit pa. Lapit.
Social distancing!
One-to-one and many-to-one are special kinds of relations. They are called functions. Because by definition, a function is a special kind of relation where every element in x exactly corresponds one element in y. In short, a function is an x equals 1y. Again, a function is an x equals 1y. Mod, function is an x equals 1y. Mod, function is an x.